What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. Happy Thursday. One more day left before we can enjoy our weekend, and I'm looking forward to it. It has been a long week at work, but it's almost over, which means I can relax, take it easy, catch up on some figure reviews, and have lots of sleep. Probably not a lot of fun. I'm long past the 20s, which means I just catch up on my rest, watch some TV shows. My cousin called me moments before the show and was like, "Have you started watching Invincible, this last arc of the show so far?" I was like, "Nah, I finished watching Cobra Kai. I was excited about that. I finished Daredevil, of course, and I'm excited about that. So next up, maybe I'll catch up on Invincible this weekend." So we'll see what happens. But before I get going any further, let me make sure to thank the Loud Figure Files VIP members, and you all will want to thank them as well because of some news I'll be dropping later on today. But let's thank them: David Thanos, Lawson Wallace, John Morrissey, Robo. Let me try that again. Retro Robo, James Green, Jamlin Parks, Blake Tarpley, Lefty T Lions BK, Robert Hayes, Nathan William, Henry G, Ryan Daly, Jay Woods, Tom Finn 2018, and MOC Turtle. What's up, everybody? So thank y'all. I really appreciate everything y'all are doing for the channel in so many ways. And we got some big news coming up later on, maybe around the 9:30 hour. I'm gonna try my very first interactive poll here on Lyle's Figure Files, where you all will get to help me decide what will be the next giveaway. I've got two items, thanks to some of our fine VIP members that are gonna be part of this newest giveaway. It's just a matter of which one goes first. So you all get to decide a little bit later on tonight. But I also wanted to thank the super supporters, those of you who contribute on a random live stream and just to help out the channel, which I also significantly appreciate. And that is Raquaman Taylor, Jelly Jam, Alexander L, Ryan Daly again, and Penguin Plastic Esque. Thank you all so much again. Definitely helps the channel continue to grow and grow. And I'm looking at the subscribers and I'm like, wow, we're closing in on 8,000. I didn't think 8 people would want to hear me talking about figures, but we're almost at 8,000. 8,000. There you go. Tongue twister. So I really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys coming in every Thursday to listen to me talk about figures, watching all the random wish lists and all that great stuff. So thank you. It does not go unnoticed. And hopefully I'm almost closing in on answering all the comments. We've had some buzzy stuff dropping lately, so it's a lot to respond to. So I'm slower than normal, but I'm getting there, almost done, almost caught up. So it's that time. It's one of my favorite times of the week. What did you all get this week? For me, it was a slow, actual in hand week, but I got my emails from Hasbro Pulse, my Savage Press from the Star Wars Black Series line, the Clone Wars Mega Enforcer. Cannot wait to get this guy. He was one of my major wish list items when the Black Series is kind of going slow and addressing characters from the prequel trilogy and not giving the Clone Wars any love. I was like, I gotta get a Savage Press figure. And now he's days away from arriving. That's pretty exciting. And then my figure 1A, 1B, depending on which day of 2025 I fiddle around with them. X Factor Cyclops is coming, and I got my email from Hasbro Pulse that he would arrive today. He's not here yet, but by next live stream, I will show him off and hopefully very happy with how my guy Slim, Scott Summers, turned out. Can't wait for that one. So got him, did a bunch of pre-orders over this week because it was just pre-order heavy. I'm sure you guys got a bunch of that stuff too, which we'll talk about with Walmart Collector Con in just a few moments. But let's see what's going on in the chat so far. Lawson Wallace. What's up, Lawson? What's up, Jeffrey and fellow Laos Figure Filers? What's up, my friend? How are you? Justin Huber, the movie guy. What's up, kids who refuse to grow up? Absolutely. Cannot, won't do it. My hair may say otherwise, but I won't grow up. Kindred, 1998. Were you able to get the new Breaker and Crystal Ball? Yes to one of them. I'll tell you which one soon. Blake Tarpley, Jeff, what's up, my man? What's up, Figure Fowlers? Almost Friday. Better believe it, Blake. You doing anything fun? G Brew, what's up, man? Hey, fellas. I lost a Big Bad Toy Store is sending me a replacement Vampirella. It should arrive Saturday. There you go. So hopefully this one will be fine. Now, are these one of the cases where you should dip the figure in a little hot water just to make sure there are no problems with the joints later? Or was that just a fluke, once in a million kind of incident? King Collector, the king is in the building. What's up? What's up, King Collector? Vin Doom, Evening Figure Files crew, Mr. Three Stacks himself, my main man Jeffrey. What it is? What's up, Vin Doom? How are you on this fine Thursday? John Morrissey's here. Hey, Jeffrey, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, gang. It's time for the best night of the week. Wasn't that Friday? I appreciate the sentiment, John. But yeah, I mean, that's my favorite night of the week. But this is a very close second getting to hang out with you all. Jamelin Parks is here as well. What's up, Jamelin? Undercover Colton. What's up, Jeffrey and Figure Files crew? What's up? How are you? John Morrissey, my giant man finally has normal eyes. Nice. The eyes do indeed have it. I feel like that was this big, like, oh man, I can't believe this debacle happened. Now that we have them in hand, it's like, whoo, they're here. It's all good. And Giant Man can finally see straight. Don't forget, fund the fun. You're absolutely right. Let's not forget to fund the fun this week from our guy, Justin, the movie guy. Oh, wow. I had absolutely, let me see. No idea. There we go. That's what happened. I'm putting it right up right this moment because we cannot delay the fun any longer. It's got to go right now. Let's put it up. Let's make sure everybody knows we're here today and every day, really, to do this. Shout out to my guy, Justin, the movie guy, for providing this one. Bam. We're all about it. We're going to fund the fun tonight. So let's have a great time tonight. Thank you again for that one, my friend. Eric Colton, sending shout outs to everybody here. David Thanos, hey, yo. Kwame Taylor's got some recommendations for the topic this week. Your favorite obscure teams or characters that you want to see done. We'll see. Blake Tarpley, congrats on the subs, Jeff. Thank you so much, my friend. You've been one of the day one folks. So thank you for hanging and sticking with me all this time. Undercover Colton, missed a live where y'all discussed it, but I'm bummed about Todd losing the license. Line ending right as it got good. Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I felt that way with the DC Multiverse line from Mattel. They were really getting going. They did some really great collect to connect figures. They don't call them build a figures, but they were doing some really good ones with that Killer Croc, that awesome Clayface, and then we had like Mammoth coming, and Mammoth is one who might as well end up on one of these obscure teams as well. The whole Fatal Five. Because it was like, oh man, we're so close. And I said Fatal Five. I feel like that's the Legion of Superheroes villains. Was it the Fearsome Five? Fearsome Five, I think. Anyway, he looked great. And we're going to get that Black Canary, that Simon Bass figure, which reminds me, I still need to get Simon because I'm still happily purchasing McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse figures. I'm not like, the line's done. I'm over it. They're still cranking out good figures. And as long as they continue to do so, I'll be buying those figures because I'm remaining impressed with what's coming out. I know some people are already finding the Dr. Fate, Two-Face, Superman classic figures in stores now. I also got a pre-order in because Amazon lowered the price again to $31.99 for the Superman, the movie version. So hadn't seen him in stores and was like, all right, well, time to pull the trigger. It's $2 more than, regular, but it beats 48 or 50, which I've seen on Amazon listings too. So happily got that. And thank you to all who followed up on the link and purchased it through my affiliate Amazon. Appreciate that. But Undercover Colton, I'm with you. There were so many figures. I've done 2 top 20, top 25 lists for McFarlane figures I feel like we really need to get. And there's a lot of new names from one list to the other. And I'm like, man, this is this is really tough trying to narrow it down to the most important ones because I'm thinking about all right, teams that have been started and just need a few more members to get completed, not the Legion of Superheroes, and then some other ones that if you were to just do like a dedicated Build-A-Figure wave where he gets 4 figures and we get a Build-A-Figure, he could complete a team. Thinking of Doom Patrol, they're one that is literally a wave from being completed for the ones that really matter. I mean, a classic, old school version. So that's an option. You get Chief, Mento, Robot Man, Negative Man, and of course, Elastigirl is the Build-A-Figure. And bam, we're done. So I know there's so many options and so many choices, and I'm kind of like, man, I wish he had like this year and all of next year because I feel like with 2 full years, he would really be close to getting all the figures that I would really have to have for a proper DC line. Of course, I'm going to be grabbing whatever Mattel offers, provided they're high quality and they look good and, aren't $80 to collect. So looking forward to see what they do, but I wouldn't mind having a full esque version of McFarlane's DC multiverse line too. So we'll see what happens over the next few months. Lawson says, Jeffrey, your channel is going to keep growing because you and the Laos figure filers are making it happen. Good vibes, man. Thank you. And you're one of those major proponents, one of those major good vibe creators. So I appreciate you as always, too. Thank you. Undercover Colton. Congrats, Jeffrey. Thank you. I mean, seriously, I'm like, I can't believe y'all are watching this. All right. There's another one from Kwame. Definitely had to put him. Blade Star has a good one. Undercover Colton has a good one, too. Justin, I got plenty of my favorite movies on DVD. I got a DVD player at Walmart and I got the Action Bible. No toys this week. Nice. How did you what did you pay for the DVD player? I'm curious what they're going for now because I still see it's not so much at Target, but Walmart because I've been going there a lot lately trying to find some new multiverse DC figures. The one closest to my job on my way home had nothing. They had the Earth 2 Robin. I take that back. They did have him, and I still need to get him. But I'm like, I'm trying to find some new ones, and definitely need to get him before it's like, oh no, now he's $80. But yeah, Walmart does have a decent amount of DVDs. And what are they going for now these days? Being a fine figure. Hey, how are you? Tom Finn, nothing for me this week. I'm getting to be cheaper than Mr. Krabs. Yeah, there have been a lot of stuff that's been up for pre-order and not as much stuff is actually in the stores right now. So it's this weird period. I did do a video from Friday. Yes, right. It was after last week's live stream, taking up your all suggestion of hitting up Ross in the one on my way home, the closest one to me, had everything that I knew to look for. So I got the Wayne Manor Library. I got the Blue Beetle ship, the bug, and I got Brainiac ship. They were $3.99 for those ships, which were crazy. The boxes were way bigger than what I was expecting. For $4, like, come on, that's ridiculous. I know they were 30 and 25, but geez, getting that box, the bug, come on, it was like, this is a no-brainer, of course. So I'm walking to the aisle, and of course, I've got the Jimmy Uso. So I feel like Drew McIntyre trolling. I got the Jimmy Uso elite figure as well. Getting an elite figure for $9.99, that's new. It's not like this is one from 8 years ago. Like, this is the latest wave that's in the stores. This is awesome. So I might have to take another field trip to Ross to see if I can find some more elite figures, but it was pretty satisfying being able to get all the stuff that I really wanted right away. So that was really fun. And thank you all for the suggestion to go hit up my Ross. I hadn't been in a few weeks and it really paid off. G-Brew, I just got a few books. I think I've already had that X Factor Cyclops and Husk by the next live. I think I already had the X Factor Cyclops and Husk by the next live stream. Jeff, you're going to love that Cyclops. It's currently my favorite Marvel Legends Cyclops. It is fantastic. That is music to my ears. Y'all know my deep love for X Factor, one of my original books that I got into early on when I started to read Marvel Comics beyond G.I. Joe. It was awesome. So I cannot wait to have this Cyclops along with the Blue and Red Beast. We were getting that green and yellow Jean Grey, despite the lack of boots. Hopefully you all can figure out the right color shade that I can get at Michael's and just paint up her boots and make her look accurate, because I still don't understand how that happened, but whatever. And we still need that pre-order for Jean in her Marvel Girl attire. Very excited about that. And I'm just waiting on that Angel repaint. It's like, come on, guys. He's really easy. You've already done the figure. Let's make it happen. So, yeah, I can't wait to get that X Factor version 1 done. And then immediately turn around and go, hey, guys, it's time for X Factor version 2. Let's get them out, too. Vin Doom. I got the McFarlane 40s cartoon Superman. That figure looks really nice. The McFarlane Black Suit Spider-Man canceled from Hasbro Pulse Agent Venom and promptly ordered him on Amazon. Was the Hasbro Pulse version not available, or is he still on pre-order for you? Banter Bear. All right, let me say this one for later on. That sounds fun. Lawson. I got X Factor Cyclops, Husk, Gambit, and several 86 Transformers. Which 86 Transformers did you get? Make sure. Oops. Cue this up. Kwame Taylor, thank you so much, my friend, for the $4.99 super chat. Gotta get them super chats flowing. I appreciate you. So yeah, do you like Kwame? Get those super chats flowing. DJ Jedi, happy Thursday, peeps. What's good? It's Thursday. It's good. We're here on Lyle's Figure Files, and I'm excited, happy to see you all. It's we're just getting underway, but we got a good crowd already. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully everything is well with you on the ones and twos. Devin B. What's up, Devin? What's up, Jeff and crew? I got Princess Peach, Ross. Oh, they got the Mario figures too? Guy Gardner Yellow. Nice. I saw the Guy Gardner Yellow at GameStop, and it was between getting Captain Cold and Guy Gardner. And that's definitely one of those deals where I got the original colors. I do think I want to get that one. I would love it. They included a few more of those Justice League members when he was a team. Actually, I do have Blue Beetle. I have Superman. I've got Booster Gold. It would be nice to get Maxima so I could really have that era of the Justice League. I would love a Bloodwind figure. That'd be fun. Maybe I should put that as one of my obscure teams I want to see completed. Batman Begins and Superpowers Black Suit Superman. Nice. Which is your favorite of all those pickups you got? Jibru. I'm a soaker in hot water to be absolutely sure this time. I used to have to do that with every NECA figure I bought, but NECA got way better about that. Crazy thing about that. So I got the Defenders of the Earth. Of course, I'm blocking, so you can't properly see. So I got Phantom, Flash Gordon, and Ming the Merciless. One shot. Got all three at once. I was excited, hyped up about it. And I read people going, got to be careful with these figures. They're a little loose in terms of the joint breakage. So you definitely need to soak them in a little hot water to make sure you don't break the joints. And I did that with Flash. And I was like, let's see if we can get away without having to soak Ming, mainly because of his cape. And then I made sure to put Phantom in there. And of course, promptly snapped his leg. And I was like, no. I've got a buddy who's doing some work on it for me, trying to maybe fix it so I can still use that figure. But yeah, I know what you mean about that with the NECA figures. And it is definitely a big frustration when you get a figure, you're happy to get it, paint job's perfect, and then it breaks. It's like, come on, what are we doing here? David Thanos got Walmart clearance items. How is that possible? Iron Spidey and Iron Man $9. Ordered a Supreme Sting. Ow! That was $14. But of course, Walmart canceled it because it wasn't in stock. I knew it. You sent me that picture and I was like, oh, wow. Of course, it was back up to 44 when I clicked the link. Superstars Rhodes 2-pack came in today. Nice. What do you think about that? You're not going to get me into the Superstars line, but they do look really, really cool. Lawson Wallace. I also got a certain action figure that I mentioned on Instagram to you, Jeffrey. Yes. Ooh, you're talking about that soon, too. Justin Huber. I might get my first Animal Warriors of the Kingdom figure soon. Nice. Blake Tarpley. Got a Superpowers Robin with the elf boots. Sweet. Now you can tell my classic blue and gray Batman. Is that Superpowers Robin a new one? Because of course, now that I've got the bug, even though I can fit two people, I've got to get a fully as full as I can make them JLI team in Superpowers form, because that's all I need. I got Guy Gardner, I got Booster Gold. I'm gonna need a Batman, a Martian Manhunter. Do we even have Black Canary in this line? You're probably not in her 80s workout outfit, but yeah, that'd be fun. And I need a Rocket Red. So many figures. So many I'll never get completed. Kelly Cox. Hey, Kelly, how are you tonight? Eric Hawkins. What's up, Eric? Happy Thursday to you as well, my friend. Undercover Colton got Secret Wars cap recently. He's one of my favorite Avengers figures I have. Is ATP at this point? Let me know. Vendoom. I've been waiting since December for the Agent Venom, and they kept pushing it back for some reason. That's weird. Also got from local shop Simon Bass GL and McFarlane Venom statue. Nice. What do you think about the Simon Bass that I just mentioned that I need to get in my collection as well? King Collector. I think it's better to use a blow dryer instead of hot water for those tight joints. I think I did that with my Zartan from, I think that was the post exclusive one, the one that you put him in the freezer and he turns blue, which is really cool. His arm was so stuck, and I just had the heater on it, the blow dryer, and just like, come on, dude, work. Snap that arm peg, but I was able to fix that one. So I don't try to do too many like outrageous moves with him, but I was able to fix him, and he can still turn blue, which is great. Nautica Blue 23 VTV. What's going on? Just caught the new Wolverine and finished Secret War line. Nice. Which one was your favorite of that whole lineup of figures? David Thanos. Which Simon you need, Jeff? There's a Walmart I go to that has a platinum. Just the standard basic one. Just gotta pick them up. I feel like I've seen him at a few Walmarts. I think he's available on Amazon, so it's not like, oh no, time's running out. But I just need to get him. And wow, we're talking about Simon Bass. We need McFarlane now to do Jessica Cruz because I really love that rebirth title where with Simon and Jessica doing their thing. I really enjoyed that. And if you're a fan of Jessica, make sure to pick up Green Lantern Corps. The latest issue just dropped yesterday. Really fun. Definitely recommend it. And of course, if you need some comic book recommendations, this is a huge week over on the Image front. So on the Energon universe, we had Void Rivals. That was a new issue, and they're dealing with Cobra Law right now. Python is on the cover. I'm not spoiling it. And that's all I'll say. And then Transformers dropped. This was issue 18 for Transformers, 17 for Void Rivals. Transformers 18, if you've been reading the book, is wow, crazy. It's a lot of big stuff happening, big reveals, big twist, and the Energon universe is very much connected. So definitely check those out. And then other Image imprint books we have from the Ghost Machine line of books. New Redcoat book, I keep telling y'all, definitely read. It's awesome. And Geiger, both of those dropped. So can't rave about any of those books from Image enough. Go grab them. Ghost Machine, Energon universe. You can basically just go like this, and any book is really good. And kind of reminds me of when it was really fun to read comic books where you didn't know everything that was going to happen. The sense of unpredictability makes them so much fun. And I cannot wait to start getting some figures from the Energon universe, you know, the G.I. Joes and those outfits, and the Ghost Machine characters. Now we got Junkyard Joe coming, but I don't want a whole lot more. Anyway, long ran over. G-Brum saving that one for later. Lawson. What? Superman, Two-Face, and Dr. Fate already in stores? Gads. Yeah, I was trying to look through my Instagram. Somebody was like, hey, yo, I already got him. He got Superman, he got Two-Face. I didn't pick up Dr. Fate. I don't know if Dr. Fate wasn't there, but I already saw him in stores. King Collector says, what story y'all find in a classic Dr. Fate? It's either Walmart or Target. So let me pop up that image. Too many windows. All right, let's see here. So there was a screenshot. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think from the back of the PlayStation sign, pretty sure that's a Walmart shelf. Because this is their setup. I mean, this looks like it's straight out of Walmart with the way they have the Xbox green and the PlayStation blue. This is their video game section. So Justice League, Dr. Fate, and these are the platinum versions of these guys. So I gotta assume Walmart's the place to go. So I will maybe that'll be my lone stop over the weekend, trying to find those figures. Because if I can find that Superman, that Dr. Fate and Two-Face, I'm gonna be very happy. And that Superman might work his way into I'm joining this number ones for 2025 conversation. So maybe Superman will be 1C. We'll see. It was terrible. Kelly Cox, McFarlane won't finish my dream team. Got Captain Carrot, but no more Zoo Crew. Man, how exciting would that have been? And that was the main reason I didn't get Captain Carrot, because I was like, no, I'm not going to get the rest of the Zoo Crew. I don't care. He's never going to do it. And I can't bring myself to just have Captain Carrot on my shelf. But yeah, that was really cool that they did that. Oh, let me say that. That would be a good one. David Thanos, Todd's cranking them out. I love Batman as much as the next person, but let's stop the repaints and let's bring characters we need. Yes. I'm wondering if I don't know, maybe he's got this deal with the factory where he's just got to keep churning out figures and throwing in a Batman repaint, keeps the factory going, keeps the wheels greased up, so it keeps going. That's the only way I can understand why we're getting so many Batman figures at this last stage of the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse line. Bobo, morning, Jeff. Happy Friday, Thursday night for you. Happy Friday for you, my friend. Hopefully, you're getting set for a great weekend. Olu, anyone know when Slice and Dice are releasing? They haven't officially shown them off besides that render. So, you know what? They're supposed to have a G.I. Joe live stream on March 18th. Maybe that's when we'll see them. Of course, there are a few other figures that are further along and they're revealed. Maybe we'll see Law and Order. Who else was shown? It was Law and Order. And who else? Blowtorch and the Frag Viper. We saw those at Toy Fair. I'm assuming we'll see them. At least those three up for pre-order. Maybe we'll see the pre-order information as well for Slice and Dice, as well as the All Striker. I think that's the only thing that we've seen the renders and don't have the pre-order info for yet. So maybe we'll see them on the 18th. GBR, I don't want classic Doom Patrol. I want Morrison's Doom Patrol. All of Morrison's freaks. All of them. Cool. TCB Toys. Hola! What's up? How are you? Undercover Colton. I'm excited to see what Mattel does. If we can get a line like DCUC, but with modern articulation, it'll be amazing. See, I think it will too, but I'm really curious in terms of what they're going to do, because of course that C in the final C in DCUC was for classics, and at that point they hadn't done the new 52, they didn't do Rebirth, and I know what are the odds of DC rebooting their universe, but I felt like that was a sweet spot with DC continuity where they didn't have, oh, we got to do this look. We got to do the new 52 version of Batman, everybody. And then we can go to more of these classic looks for characters. Still don't understand why we didn't get the Outsiders from DC Classics. I mean, they started off with two of them. The very first wave was Batman and Metamorpho. We never got another classic version of an Outsiders character the rest of the way, which is really weird because it wouldn't have taken them that long to knock out the rest of the team. So I don't know. I'm really hopeful they'll go with, hey, here are some of your favorite looks from the 60s, 70s, and 80s and the 90s. But I feel like they're going to go really close to what's in comic books now because, kids are really reading their comic books these days. We'll see. Kwame says, will Mattel do 6 inches or 7 inches? That's the big question. They're going to do 5 inches just to throw everybody off. Lawson, I'm going to save that one too. DJ Jedi, I knew about your Entertainment Earth affiliate link. Didn't know about the Amazon, which I probably use way more now that I know. What's the protocol? Any discount? No discount, but on the dashboard when I post those pre-order links, I always say it's my affiliate Amazon. So anytime you go through the dashboard to pre-order anything, it helps me out. Thanks so much. TCP Toys, no, I did not. My cousin was just asking me about Invincible. Let's see here. David Thanos, the best 4K media player is the Xbox One. Is it really? It's so messed up because I've been solely PlayStation, and there haven't been a lot of Xbox games that made me think I need to cross the line. So that's really interesting about that. Huh. Blade Star, DVD players are between 25 to 35. That's not bad, especially if you want like a traveling DVD player. I still have a ton of DVDs, so that's not bad at all. Kwame Taylor, I got some Jajo Fireman last week. Can't wait. How many did you order? Because I really feel like those are going to be fun figures, and probably more so than all the other 60th anniversary figures we've seen so far. Because those can work with your Marvel Legend figures or basically your DC figures. Anything around that 6-inch scale will work perfectly with those firefighters. I'm really curious to see where they go. Like, what's next? Are they going to do police officers? I feel like that would make sense. Maybe paramedics. I don't know. SWAT team, we haven't seen that yet. Justin, the DVD players are 30. They're hard to locate due to Walmart's shady shelf display system. It's by the brand ONN. I haven't heard on that one. Doc Avenger. What's up, people? What's up, Doc? I mean, I walked right into that one, didn't I? Then Doom. Congratulations, Jeff. This is the best figure channel on. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's 1,000,018. So the fact you guys are watching, I definitely appreciate it. Let's see. This one too, Austin. That's Harry Force. David Thanos, I've seen some people have been finding Seth Rollins' Ultimate Fan Takeover for 20. Whoa. His theme song is too catchy. Dun, 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 dun. Robert's Infinite Realms. Hey, Jeff and Figure Files folks. What's up, Robert? How are you, my friend? TCP Toys. I'm kind of stuck on whether or not I should get more DC Multiverse or wait to see what Mattel is doing so that I can sell my McFarlane collection. Or they do make 7 inches and then I just collect both. It's really complicated. I don't know why they had to make things so complicated. I know if Mattel does 7-inch figures, they're not going to make them in the same scale or same style as McFarlane. So even though they might be the same height, they're intentionally not going to make them work, because why would you go and buy a Mattel 7-inch figure when you've got all these figures from McFarlane? I mean, it's good business to go, sorry, the collection that you've been getting is moot. Now you don't even need to bother. Come buy our versions of them. And, you know, I really think unless their figures are terrible, I'd be buying the Mattel ones. So I am interested to see what they look like. Michael Solis, it's Figure Files time. Yes, we do need her too. Justin, I'm glad Mattel got the rights back for 2026 because they use a better plastic that's very durable. That is really interesting that you say that, because I have had no problems. I mean, some of my McFarlane figures have dropped, that top shelf. They have fallen onto the floor. No problems. I haven't had any breakages with them. And ironically, I have DC Mattel figures that have fallen from similar heights and, something breaks off or whatever. Granted, it's not like a leg snapping. Actually, I did have a figure whose leg snapped from falling on the carpet. So, and granted, the Mattel figures were, a long time ago by this point. But yeah, I mean, I don't know about the McFarlane plastic being bad. They've been pretty solid on that end for me. G-Brew, I have Cyclops crouched down with the optic blast plugged in. I was hoping they get to the OG Archangel before X-Force, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's got to be a simple repaint. And that was why I was like, we need to get Angel figures out there right now, because there's so many different repaints that they can quickly crank out. I mean, we got the blue and white one. It's just the straight up repaint of the red and white that we already have. The X Factor red and white. Then, of course, with Archangel, we got that. But then you can mix it up and go a little, hey, let's switch up the wings a little and give us the Archangel blue face, blonde hair head sculpt, the angel costume with the wings. I mean, there's so many different combinations you can do with him. So that's why they needed to keep cranking them out. And hopefully by the end of the year, we'll see. And hopefully it's not like the Banshee deal where we got the blue and yellow one, and then it's taking till now to get him in his green and yellow. Hopefully we'll get the pink and blue Archangel X Factor version before the year is out. Love to see that. Excuse me. King Collector. I'm still looking for that Batcave in Wayne Manor at Ross. I need to go on the hunt for the Batcave. I didn't realize that was there too. Ryan Daly, what's up, y'all? What's up, man? How are you? 1216 Anarchist, good evening, crew. What's going on? Got McFarlane, Captain Cole this week, looking good with the other DC baddies. Yeah, I have Black Mana, and I need to open and review him as well. But it's kind of cool because I've got a little Legion of Doom going. I've got Lex Luthor. Of course, he's not classic Legion of Doom look. Too many L's for DC characters. But I've got him. I've got Captain Cold, and I've got Black Mana. I need to figure out about Sinestro though. I don't have the classic look for him. We didn't get that, but and do I really want to go this Gorilla Grodd and the Cheeto orange armor? That's good enough. Hopefully we can get one of him before it's all said and done. Because geez, I want to get more of my Legion of Doom done. Jamelin, Yellow Park Starscream came in this week. Starscream. Today I grabbed a second classified Marine sniper, good old GameStop. They come through all the time. And this morning I ordered Crystal Ball and 77 Spidey. So let's see. What's the deal with the Starscream? You know, I wanted to ask that. Doc Avenger can't believe I was able to get a crystal ball in. Thank God it wasn't Target. I feel like that's hilarious because like how often are people excited to get something from Walmart over Target? Yeah, it was pretty smooth though. Lawson, I got Cup, Ironhide, Bumblebee, and pre-ordered at Jazz. Nice. Now, have you opened them? And which one is your favorite? If you have, Justin, I did. I'm going to talk about those tonight. Ryan, I got Mr. Zaz, and I'm going to swap his legs with Plastic Man's bare legs that came with John Stewart, so I can put more scars on him. Look for him. Nice. That's cool. How much did you pay for Mr. Zaz? Because I have been looking at him like, I mean, he's right there. They even did the eyes right. You've got to get this figure. I haven't yet. Quimel. Yeah, I butchered that. Sorry. I need McFarlane to make Artemis to go with Bizarro and Red Hood to complete my Outlaws trio. Yeah, like that one makes a lot of sense. Yeah, so there's some teams that are on the verge of completion that he should do just because on GP, you've almost got the team completed. You just need to get that girl done. Jamelin, did you just say Bloodwind? You better believe it. I was all about him when I first saw him on Death of Soup's promo images. Has he ever had a figure? He has had a DC, their Infinite Heroes line. Heroes Bloodwind. And they did it in this set. I think it was a Death of Superman set. Let me see here. Yes, it was a box set. So it was, I'm trying to see if this is, yeah, okay, anyway. This is the set that came out. This was so cool. This is one of those deals where it's like, man, should I get into this line? If they had a little bit more articulation, I would have bought a ton of these figures. So that's the Bloodwind figure. I mean, the costume looks sweet. How do we not have like all the figures from every line making a Bloodwind figure? Best of all, he doesn't require a lot of work. You just put on that gem, put his little thigh belt, and you've got a cape like that for so many other figures. You don't even have to do much work, except, of course, sculpting that head sculpt. But I mean, come on. This box set was really well done. We got Ice, still need her. Got a bruised Superman. This Doomsday looks really, really impressive. Guy Gardner in that outfit that we just have in the Platinum Chase version. And Bloodwind. I would love to get it. I mean, I feel like that would be a really easy figure because doesn't require too much work. His outfit just looks cool. Mickey Rowe, what's going on? I saved your comment for later. Yes. Doc Avenger. Tangerine on his way now. On his way. Now I have to find a giant dinosaur to turn into my devil dinosaur. Nice. I wonder if any of those Jurassic Park ones will work for you. Blake. Yes, Jeffrey. That's the new Superpowers Robin. Nice. Cool. There's so many superpower figures I have admired in the, man, I can't believe superpower figures on the shelf. Now it's going to be like, all right, I can't believe I have so many superpower figures in my collection. Van Doom. Oh, I did pre-order the Nightmare Batman Azrael today from the Walmart Collector Con as well. Nice. Joshua, it's been so long since I made a live. Welcome back. That I can't even keep track of what I picked up since then. But my highlight is Masterpiece Power Master Optimus Prime. Nice. I think I've seen that figure and it does look pretty cool. Glad to hear you enjoyed it. David Thanos, for the people who aren't in the Superstars line, it's good to buy when they go on mega clearance for the accessories. So the singlets, they work for elite figures, don't they? Vin Simon looks good, just needs some guns. Yes, he does. I don't get it why they didn't. I don't understand the whole thing with the lack of guns. It doesn't make much sense to me. Lawson, I really like that McFarlane Simon Baz action figure Jeffrey. He's as nice as John Stewart or the digital Hal Jordan, in my opinion. Nice. Yeah, he's his figure looks great. He's got a really cool design too. And yeah, we're gonna have like all the dude lanterns of real significance, aren't we? Jibru, I don't care. If McFarlane or Mattel makes them, I just want fully posable Zatanna and Black Canary figures. Yeah, Black Canary's lack of articulation with DC Classics was a little bit disappointing. She was one of the few that I'm like, yeah, I can't stand this blue legging deal. And I made that version my Earth 2 Black Canary. And I'm trying to remember who all set up that custom. Was like, if you do this, you can have her and give her fishnets. And I think it was a Zatanna figure, which I must have used for her legs. And I did that because I was like, this is terrible. TCB Toys. Did you see the reveal of SH Figure Arts, Miles Morales, and Spider Noir? I'm definitely copying them. I already have Miles, Gwen, and Hobby. Nice. I did see them. They look really good. Michael Solis. I only got 3 pickups this week. DC Shazam. McFarlane Spawn and Movie Cap just for the wings. I'm going to have fun customizing all 3. Nice. Where did you find the Shazam from? Lawson, I still need to get a basic locking figure. I ordered the basic, and McFarlane sent me the chase figure. So now we got Dr. Time. After Time. G-Brew. I've seen the Simon Baz, both versions at GameStops and Walmarts everywhere. That's cool. Vintage Bob. Hey, everyone. Oh, man, I had some very obscure teams and figures to list. All right. I need to hurry up and get going here. It's already almost 9 o'clock. I haven't started breaking down the news of the week. Glenn Miller. Legion of the Unliving. Oh, I get it. You were talking about the obscure figures. Robert, I got Memory Toys Orc, Mythic Female Orc Builder, sale items, Motu Massverse, Stinkor. How much did you get them for? NECA Gargoyle Goliath, Star Wars Infinite Darth Vader, both light finish collection Storm Shadow Stormtrooper. 20th, I am Motu Collector Vehicle. What is that one? I feel like I did not get that right. Brent Dash. What's up, Thursday night crew? What's up, Brent? How are you? Jamelin. I use the blow dryer more often than not, but you have to be careful. You can melt the softer pieces easily. Hot water gets into the figure and heats it more thoroughly and evenly. Well, unlike sand, it doesn't get everywhere either. I use water more when I'm taking a figure apart. That makes sense. DJ Jedi, this week's acquisitions. Super 7J Dilla, Secret Wars Black Suit Spidey, and Cap that I'm thinking of using for an Isaiah Bradley custom. What's up with the lack of the Isaiah Bradley figure? I mean, this was the perfect year to get him out there. Maybe we got another Marvel Legends live stream where we can see what's going on. Yes. Undercover Colton, we definitely do. Ryan, I got Simon Bass today. I'm annoyed his hands are smaller than the GLC figures, so his constructs don't fit on them. Oh, well, that's not helpful. That's no good. David Thanos, Walmart, and GameStops have the Fate and Two-Face. Time to go back to GameStop. Yo, I need Mr. Miracle and Barda so bad. Yes, those 2 are on my list. Those are the 2, not the 2, but they're definitely characters on those 2 wish lists that I've done that are on both. I was like, nope, they've got to get done. They've done too many new gods. They've done too many versions of the Justice League for us not to get both of them because they fit onto 2 teams of Justice Leagues. G-Brew, I like to recommend Kieran Gillen's The Power Fantasy from Image. The first trade is out. It is fantastic. One of the best new books on the stand. I'm disappointed that NYX is ending at 10. Yeah. They can't keep these new X-Men books going. Rick Cage, salutations, citizens of the Lyles Figure Files crew. Power rings at 100%. Auto like button press engaged. Thank you. Under Herbert Colton, we got classic Black Lightning. He was on that team too. When? I have Black Lightning from DC Classics, and let me see here. The only one I have is one of his outfits. I think it was the Final Crisis outfit. But yeah, because that would have been. I can tell you, I for sure would have gotten that figure in my collection. I wonder if you're thinking about the DC Direct version, which is classic and looks really, really good. But yeah, it's not not what I wanted. I mean, I'm fine with the version we got, but I really wanted the classic look because fits in more with teams. But is this the one you're talking about? Because I do have that figure on my shelf, and he's kind of with the Justice League that he was with. But yeah, wasn't a fan of Ball Black Lightning. King Collector. That Two-Face is nice, but I'm looking for that classic yellow and blue Dr. Fate. But Two-Face will definitely replace my D. Oh, really? I know you mentioned you had that for a minute. So this one beats it out, huh? Nice. Excuse me. Henry G. Hey. What's good? What's going on, good brother Jeff? What's up, Henry G? How are you? What's happening to my figure files peeps? Hope everyone is having a great week. Let's talk figures. Let's talk about them. How are you? Yo, honestly, or is it you? Honestly, younger kids are getting into comics again thanks to X-Men and Invincible. Well, that's good news. Blake, anybody getting the new Mezco Conan the Barbarian? Great likeness of Arnold. It does look good. Very good. TCB Toys. Shh, I heard at the end of this year. We're getting a Black Canary, Zatanna, and Poison Ivy. It was a leak, by the way. Nice. Jamelin, I like classic Doom Patrol. I like Morrison Doom Patrol, but I wouldn't mind the team with Celsius, Tempest, Loth. Yeah, that'd be fun too. And that is one of those things where it's like, I kind of wish the DC license stayed with Mattel. So at this point, we would start getting those kind of characters. Like, they've done all the major B and C list characters. And then it's time to, all right, let's dig a little deeper into our DC encyclopedia of characters. Who else can we do and make into figure form? Because, man, how long will it take Mattel to do those figures or those characters? Harry G, just Thursday Night Live is always a bright spot of the week. How are you, my guy? Glad to hear that, Henry G. I mean, if I'm providing a little bit of happiness on a work week, I'm glad to do it and happy to do it. So thank you so much. David Thanos finally caved in. I'm going down the 80s He-Man cartoon collection. That's a huge, it's not even a rabbit hole. It is like a full-on trimmer hole. I was going to go down the new Attorney line, but the cartoon line would be nice to see near the mask line. Or you could do both. That is one because the new Attorney line is awesome. The cartoon line is one I'm like, don't. You can't do it. But yeah, really good stuff. How many did you get, by the way? All about the villain. Yo. What's up? Doc Vender, now that Mattel is getting the license back, here's hoping for 6-inch figures, better articulation and cloth, good capes, and I'll be all in this time since I won't need as many Marvel figures. I'm trying to remember when that overlap was when Marvel Legends really came back from Hasbro when DC Classics was still going on. All about the villains. Mattel figures would be smaller now to scale. I'm sad McFarlane lost the rights. When we getting Dove and Hawk? It's funny because normally I hear it as Hawk and Dove. Well, Mattel did give us those figures, and they were really nicely done. So I don't know. I mean, I'm really concerned. Like, my big concern is, will Mattel go deep into the lore of DC? Are they going to keep it really narrow focused on everything that's going on right now with the comic books? Because there's some really good comics going on right now, but man, I feel like to capitalize on the folks who have the most disposable income are the folks who would want 70s, 80s, a little bit of 90s characters in there. I just wonder how that's going to fit with what they decide to do with the figures. Lawson, everyone else seems to have figures that fall from shelves. My figures don't so much fall as plumbing. Man. It's worse because they fall in the middle of the night. It's like, what was that? Jade would be awesome too. Well, Jade is supposed to be coming. We know that much for sure. Guy Gardner let you down? What was wrong with the Guy Gardner figure? Michael Solis. I've been looking at some of my He-Man figures, and it wouldn't be too much harder to repurpose the body to make Batman or Superman. True, but I feel like Mattel would definitely think, all right, Hasbro's doing this Marvel Legends thing for a long time. We should probably do figures that are at least that good and can go along with that scale. Because I mean, if they have anybody searching through any YouTube channel from a toy tuber, reading any toy company figure reviews, I know the collecting the toy collecting community would love a line of DC figures that can match up 1-to-1 with with Marvel Legend figures. That was one of the big knocks on the McFarlane figures. People wouldn't give it a shot, a chance, right from the gate when they heard it was 7 inches, when they were 7-inch figures. There we go. That needed clarification. Anyway, so we'll see. Imagine a Vixen figure. We got a really good one from DC, from Mattel, from their multiverse line. Hey, G, I got a few things this week. But the thing of note, I got my Bandai 50th anniversary of Soul of Shogun Voltron this week. Great figure. Got to send me a picture of that. I want to see what that looks like. Sounds good. Justin Huber, this is bad comedy, even for you. Megatron, is that you? Here's a hint. Undercover Colton, would y'all prefer Massiverse style figures or WWE style articulation? Probably. I mean, the WWE style Ultimate Edition though, because their elite articulation is pretty solid, but the butterfly shoulders are, at this point to me, essential for figures, especially comic book figures. I need my Batman to be able to do the full on punch, not a, I mean, it's a very slight difference, but at least so much more dynamic posing. So that's what I got to see. Starscream is solid, just as good as Megatron and Prime. In some ways, maybe even better. Oh, man. Thanks, Jamelin. Lawson, Jeffrey, I've not opened any 86 Transformers except for Optimus. I also have a Blur, Perceptor, and Springer on the way. Nice. You're catching up pretty fast now. Undercover Colton, need some love for Fire and Ice and the rest of JLI. Absolutely. I will sign off on that, good sir. Jalen, I do have a ton of the Infinite Heroes line, but I don't think I got that set. I don't even remember it. Pretty cool though. I wonder how much it costs now. This is where I'm always going down that full on rabbit hole of like, well, how much would they cost? Actually, on eBay, it looks like they'll run you $85, which I don't think is ridiculous compared to, actually there's one that's $72.50 with shipping. Then there's another one that's $80. So you could actually get this set for a pretty decent price. $85 is one of the higher price points that I'm seeing. Yeah. Oh, wait. Now I'm confused. It looks like they had another set, or maybe this was the actual set in one of those figures. I was wrong with who they actually put out. So it looks like this set actually has fire in there. Maybe I had just fire. So fire all lit up. So the McFarlane one would work. Guy Gardner, Ice, Superman, Doomsday, and Bloodwind. So not bad. And I think if you've got a bunch of them, that price isn't ridiculous. I just got Hellboy 1000 toys. Such an awesome figure. That's cool. Is the trench coat soft goods? Lawson, Need Studio 86 Grimlock, Hot Rod, Brawn, and Ultra Magnus. I think Ultra Magnus is expensive now. King Collector, yes, the Legion of Doom. I made a custom LOD Lex and Sinestro a while back using the neck of Phantom and Ming bodies. I had to have them in their real costume. I've gotten used to Sinestro and the Sinestro core outfit, but man, there's something about that blue outfit that just works for him. But yeah. Tangerine is great. I forgot to mention that she arrived at the end of last week. In my opinion, she's the best female figure I've seen from Esco. That's high praise. Good deal. Lawson, got a Transformers Legacy United Soundwave that I need to open. Yes, you do, because I need to know if it's worth getting. You got it. JMC. What's up, Jeff and Crew? What's up, JMC? How are you? Harry G. Oh, wait, gotta mention. I got Mezco 112 Collective Doc Ock. What do you think? Justin Huber. I'm hoping to get Breaker, but I really hope we get an Airtight as well as a retro roadblock. We do have a retro roadblock. What are you talking about on that end? Because we do have him. He's done. We need that version 2 roadblock, but we do have. Let's see. I wonder how good my search engine is on my own site. There it is. Great. That was pretty decent. So, Justin, we do have this guy. He's a fun figure, great head sculpt. He's one where I never displayed my roadblock with the helmet when I had the figure, but for some reason I like it. I think maybe it's because the chin strap is hanging down, it's not on him. I just think that looks really cool for his look. So this is what the figure looks like. Really good job, I thought. Much better head sculpt than the original one. That's just so, hey guys, how you doing? We like, this is roadblock. I don't quite understand what they were doing with that one, but yeah. So there you go. Hustle SM. What's up, Jeff in chat? Be nice if Figure Arts made the invincible Vultramites. It would be cool if we could get a highly articulated line of invincible figures. DJ Jedi, heavy cosign on the need for a blood win. Yes, I mean, his costume is just so sleek. And he actually returned like a year or so ago in DC Comics. So it's not like he's been forgotten since the 90s, since Death of Superman. He's still relevant. So we really need to get him. John Morrissey, my pickups this week are weird. I pre-ordered the entire Genocide Build-A-Figure line from Hasbro. Last week, 3 of 7 arrived. Which 7? Which 3? This week, shipping notices for 2 of 7. Shouldn't they come? I don't know. It's weird the way they've been doing it because Marrow, Husk, and Wolverine and Cortez, I think, are now out for everybody to get right now. Just wacky. Rick H. The 4 figures I ordered 2 years ago from 4 Horsemen came in. Sir Elijah, Sir Gideon, Horseman of Death, Necronomus, and Canobus, his horse, 2 original anime girls, Milk Tea Girl, V-Toys Archer Muse. That's weird because I'm pretty sure they said they were going to re-release Serpentor. We've seen Dr. Mindbender. I don't know what the deal is with Serpentor. Undercover Colton. I was reading yours and then pulling up what Lawson said. I want a classic Black Lightning from McFarlane. Yes, I mean the whole fake me out afro. Good stuff. Undercover Colton. I just searched up and realized it was a DC Direct. Oh, good. I mean, geez, if I was a hammer, you're wrong. That'd be ridiculous. Nah, I was just because I would have for sure gotten that figure. And that I think I still have this window open. That Black Lightning from the history of DC, that was a great looking figure. I mean, they did an awesome job. And I was trying to see would this figure remotely work with my DC Classics figures. Like that is Black Lightning. I want that figure so bad. And I would love to get it from McFarlane since we already have a Geoforce figure. We have that Nightfall Batman as the leader of the Outsiders. So we have 3. We get that one. And I mean, the Outsiders are a wave. They're Build-A-Figure wave. He could knock out Black Lightning classic outfit, Halo, Katana, Looker, and then Build-A-Figure Metamorpho. We're done. They're wrapped up. So their team, that would be so easy. And I know it's like we've got 2 figures from the team, but they could do the full Outsiders really, really easily. Yeah, that'd be cool. Lawson, I need the classic Black Lightning with the fro and mask disguise with the big collar. I remember buying issue 1 off the rack back in 77. That's cool. There's just something about that costume. It's like the flared collar. It's a cool look. And yeah, it's just a great looking costume design. John Battle, what's up, Mr. Lyles? What did I miss? So much, but stay tuned. We still got a little bit more time left to go. G-Brew. I'll take these rumors of Tana, Black Canary, and Poison Ivy figures now, please. Absolutely. Doc Avenger, I'm waiting for Mezco to release Conan. I missed it last time on the wait list. Oh, that's not great. King Collector. Black Lightning. Can we show Black Vulcan some love? Well, Black Vulcan got the love because Black Lightning couldn't get it. But yeah, I mean, did you get the DC Classics version? Pretty solid. David Thanos. I said last week I had a $75 Amazon gift card. So I saw some of them for 15. Got Trapjaw, Evil End Shadows, Man at Arms, and Merman. No He-Man yet? Oh, King Collector still got my DCUC Black Vulcan. Hey, Jamelin, I'm saving this because that is one of mine as well. Michael Solis, the overlap with DC Mattel and Marvel Legends coming back was X-Men Juggernaut wave. How much longer did Mattel keep cranking out DC figures at that point? Because that was exactly what I was curious about. Thank you. Andre, what's going on? I'm really hoping Mattel knocks it out of the park. I need a definitive Vixen. She's one of the few that had a really, really great figure. Let's see here. I think she would be considered multiverse. And if so, maybe I actually have a picture of her on my own site. Let's see if I reviewed Vixen here on Lyle's movie files. Yes, I did. Great. All right. So we got a Vixen figure from Mattel with their collect and connect line. So here's what she looked like. And I thought she was really solid. Of course, it would have been awesome if they could have sculpted the detail, like her belt, her necklace, and given her the alternate head sculpt. But I really thought this figure was nice. This is, clearly modern rebirth era Vixen. And so what they were doing with their multiverse line was going with the modern looks from what was going on in the comics, which is rebirth. And so the figure's good. I mean, it's really good. Single jointed elbows makes her not as articulated as I would like, of course, but she's a solid figure. You can see what else they cranked out for this round of figures. We got Batwoman, Wonder Woman, Jessica Cruz, and Wonder Woman's the weakest one in this whole lineup of figures, but it was solid. So I would love to get a Vixen that has that option for the Wolverine hair, so I can put her with the Justice League of Detroit. But yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty solid. No go. Nice. Jeff White. Adhesive dots have stopped my figures from falling. Had some epic leans back, but no fall since using the dots. I've had Super 7 Ultimates, wingnut lean, but not fall. Highly recommend getting some. Jeff, that's one of those things where it's like, if I just display them, it'd be awesome. But every time I get a new figure that coincides with something else in the collection, I got to pull them. I need to figure out there's some figures that are just not moving. And you know what? I could use those for my alien figures because I don't move them. I think I've got all the ones that we're going to get from them at this point. But yeah, it's absolutely a good idea. Where are you getting these adhesive dots from? Anyone in particular? Jason Lyles, what's up, bro? Here's a hint. I'm not really that far back in the chat now. No, I'm not that far. Okay, good deal. Such heroic nonsense. What's going on, Lyles Finger Files crew? What's up, bro? Shot. John Battle. Mattel figures need to make sure they make the figures to fit proper character size. That would be something new and exciting and new. Lawson, did you ever been pre-ordering all the bots to build Devastator? Also, yeah, I got the Transformers bug again. The good thing is if you're a G1 focus collector, there's an end in sight. It's like they can't keep cranking them out. It's all right. There's so many characters they can make, and I will be done once they do that. Mostly have original G1 Transformers in my collection, though. Nice. I am starring that one, Jay Wolf, because that's another one for me too. Trench is soft goods. That's cool. And it's satisfying. Daredevil Mayfex also came in on Monday. Guy Gardner and Hellboy yesterday. Good week. Nice. Oh, 86 Ultra Magnus is getting a reissue. That's good to know. Now I can rest knowing Jade is confirmed. Yeah, she was they did a poll at New York Toy Fair late last fall. No, New York Toy Fair, New York Comic Con. And they had her, Bizarro, Of course, I'm forgetting the other ones now. Anyway, she won. Oh, an Eradicator. But I think there was a fourth one. Anyway, Jade won going away with it. So she is getting a figure. Lawson, that Roadblock is my favorite version for sure. I really want, I was watching Arise Serpento Arise because I was reviewing my leatherneck figure. I was like, man, I need Roadblock with his white t-shirt underneath and built up bigger than that original JoJo Classified series. Number one, figure Roadblock. What's up, Maurice? How are you, my friend? Good time zone to you as well. Harry G, does anyone need Mayfex Daredevil? Trying to get rid of some doubles. Harry G's putting a call out. If you need Mayfex Daredevil, he's your guy. Like Lawson Wallace, like Blake Tarpley, Jamelin Parks. Can't recommend Harry G as a trading partner enough. Comes through solidly. I said David Thanos, of course. But yeah, definitely. Doc Avenger was trying to get Breaker, but I wouldn't go into the cart. It wasn't sold out yet. I'm sick of the Target exclusive. They just have a small, I mean, Target pre-orders, they don't make a lot of sense because everything sells out on the pre-order front, but then after figures in stores, you can buy them. I mean, they sell out every time with the WWE Legends, and it's like, there's no way this many people want a Justin Hawk Bradshaw figure. And of course, when they're in stock, you can just find them really easily off the website. Now, I know we've had issues with Warbird and Dark Avengers Warbird, but and Black Widow, but I don't think we're going to see a problem with Breaker. I mean, JoJo's big and they're going to have him in stock. Much the same like we've seen with the McFarlane exclusives. David Thanos, I pre-ordered that Magnus ASAP. I just want the Constructicons already. What about this? What about the aerial bots? Undercover Cult, I think it would be really cool if McFarlane did an elongated man. People don't realize that he was a very important member in the 70s JLA. Absolutely. I mean, he's on my list too. All the lists. Like, you know, outside of course, Green Arrow, Hawkman, Black Canary, Hawk Girl or Hawk Woman, Zatanna. Gotta get elongated man on there. I mean, he's not to be neglected. He's an important member of that team. And yeah. Now the real question, do you want him in purple and white or do you want him in red and black? You just read Identity Crisis for the first time, and yeah, Ralph Dibney, please. If you just read Identity Crisis for the first time, I highly recommend you read 52, the long year-long storyline. It was really, really well done. Just 52. There's lots of other things after whatever, but read 52. It's an awesome read, and Ralph is one of the featured characters in it. Jace, if NECA would make a puck figure for gargoyles, I'd be a happy camper. There you go. All right. Let's see. DJ, I'm saving yours. It is 9:13. Let me hurry up here. Ray Paz. Also, hello, Jeff. What's up, Ray? Jalen. Another plus from McFarlane doing Outsiders is an excuse to do another Batman. Now there are two reasons. David Thanos, yeah, but whose side is Metamorpho? True. He's always fighting him all the time. Kelly Cox, Metamorpho as a Build-A-Figure, awesome. I mean, they could just do exactly what they did with Plastic Man. Multiple swappable parts. We're all happy. Ryan, between Black Lightning and Luke Cage, 70s Comics had a thing about black men with open shirts, showing it off, man. Yes, her articulation is super dated because those single jointed elbows. I mean, that was the real problem with the multiverse line. It's like, yeah, but Marvel Legends has double jointed elbows. What are we doing with the single jointed elbows? I think the knees work too, right? Mr. Jones, that Vixen figure looks a lot like my sister. In fact, my kids thought it was a toy of my sister. Still in my collection. That's fun. Undercover Colton. I feel like Black Vulcan, El Dorado, and Apache Chief deserve to be in a 3-pack together. See, I didn't have that affection for El Dorado, but certainly for Black Vulcan, Samurai, and Apache Chief. Maurice, I think I still have a classic Vixen figure from way back when. Articulation isn't the greatest, but she looks great. Very true. Brad Decker, what's up, Brad? I just hope Mattel re-releases that Build-A-Figure Giganta. It will complete my challenge of the Super Friend shelf. I think I did look, and she is so expensive. Like just stupid expensive now. But I don't know if they were going to go back to that. I would love for them to continue making more figures from back in the day with that style. Like, hey, I don't need y'all to do anything. Don't have to do anything funny. All I want y'all to do is just use the same molds as before and just keep doing more of those characters y'all didn't get around to. I'm just trying to show the window. There we go. So, Brad, I got some bad news for you. I mean, she's available, of course, but she is going to run you a lot of money. And for whatever reason, this was one of their best full waves of figures. I mean, everyone on this lineup, Mr. Terrific, Hawk Girl, parodying so many great characters in this wave. Buy one, get one 50% off a coupon. Let's make it happen. She's $278 with $15 for delivery, $299. She is so expensive. And you see, there's not a lot of Giganta auctions going on either. But this one isn't terrible. 170, yeah. But it's 2 days. Keep an eye. I guess you can find some that aren't too bad, but yeah, she's so hard to track down. All right, there we go. 1216 Anarchist. If we get Black Vulcan, we would have to get a Samurai, El Dorado, and a deluxe Apache Chief. Yeah. We don't choke. Todd, if you don't got fixing your multiverse line, could use some fixing. Ray Paz, I wish they would make the ladies' faces less manly. Which one are you talking about? Because I feel like we've seen some pretty decent ones lately. Doc, because I don't know where she is now. Oh, Huntress, who I've opened. Jeez. Wait. This way. I thought she was really good. Really fun figure. Black Vulcan was a ripoff of Black Lightning because Hanna-Barbera didn't want to pay. Barbera didn't want to pay royalties to Tony Isabella. Yep. Michael Solis, Mattel lost the license right around the first Suicide Squad movie. Right. And I have that there, the movie version of Rick Flag, simply because Mattel never got around to making a classic version. Still annoys me. David Thanos, can we get a G1 Mirage already? Yes. I still haven't seen him to give it to him, Loston. But yeah. That's peak Roadblock. You better believe it. I mean, because he was doing that in the comic book too. Snake Eyes, what's up, my man? How are you? Glad to see you. Undercover Colton, I buy both costumes. I love Ralph. Me too. And you can put one with the JLE. So that works out very well. Maurice, my wallet's on life support. The Bad Toy Store decided to surprise me with Mayfax, Hush Batman, Mayfax Daredevil, and Deluxe Figma Link. Yeah. Doom. Let's get a charge going. Doc Avenger, I don't know. It took a while to get Wreckage. It's true. I didn't see Wreckage in the Tiger Paw relentlessly when I was going, probably because I didn't care about it. But yeah. Let's see. Ryan Daly, fun fact: Elongated Man only exists because DC editor Julius Schwartz forgot DC owned Plastic Man. That's funny. Thank you. That's a cool tip. Yeah, we got to get the nose twitching head. And of course, how could you get a nose twitching? How would that work? A Renee Cruz question be nice. Yes. George, what's up, George? Jeff, you're my go-to guy for news. Love the channel, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Don't be a stranger in the chat. We don't bite. Rick Cage, I've been waiting on Uncle Todd to do classic and modern Giganta. A woman and then larger than life size. I don't know if we're ever going to get that. Method to Madness. Since we're getting that Samurai Jack figure, why not do Lance Octus and Ilana with their combinable armors from Symbiotic Titan? Maybe so. Dog Avenger. I saw that gigantic New York Comic Con and passed on it. That's my greatest regret and my grail. You know what's funny? Because to me, a grail, that's like, a grail, it needs to be like $500 for me to go, it's too much. I don't feel like that price is too terrible. And that Giganta figure is pretty fun. And granted, few figure, I mean, that is a Hot Toys figure price, but I don't feel like you'd be disappointed having it in your collection. And she's nicely taller than the rest of the figures. Like, She's not 2 times as big like she should be compared to Gorilla Grodd and Solomon Grundy. She's a nice, tall figure for that line. Let's do this. G Brew, I hate that Marvel Girl figure. She is one of my few can't stand. She's terrible. You're right. That classic Marvel Girl is a terrible figure. Terrible, terrible, terrible. She couldn't stand, and I think they don't even have footholds for her, so you can put her on a stand. Awful figure. Does the Marvel Universe have a growing woman hero? Speaking of gigantic, I can't think of one. So they did Wasp before. She's grown to giant size, which is not quite the same. Then they have Cassie Lang. Let me see. Marvel. It's kind of weird because it's like, Wasp's whole deal is that she gets smaller. Why then do we need to have comic stature? Why do we need to do her? Let's see here. I think this picture shows stature well enough for you. We can get a sense of how tall she is compared to the rest of the young Avengers. So there you go. Again, she's another legacy character. I don't think they have like a giant woman who is not part or related to the Pym family in some shape, or form. Let's see here. Oh, I really didn't like that whole Wasp getting bigger, though. I thought that kind of missed the point. Like, she doesn't need to be a giant. She's pretty formidable, smaller. And here you go, just for you. Like I said, not a fan of that at all. Mr. Jones, looks like Amazon shipped my Guy Gardner and Captain Cold, and I just hope I don't get stuck with chases like I did with Power Girl. Still fun. I think Best Buy still has her in stock. I know when I posted the link earlier, some people were going, "Oh, she's out of stock." And I think when I last checked, she was still there. So you could pick her up. Toys, DC Multiverse. So if you want to try Best Buy, there's another option for you. Yep, she's right available right this moment. So you can't get her. Didn't look like there were any sales on other things. Oh, you're here and available. That's good to know. Captain Cold, nothing else. Is here. Oh, gotta get this. And this. Too much stuff from McFarlane. I don't know where this happened. And it's just like I need to get more shelves for all my McFarlane figures. Stature is a dumb name. Yeah. So boring. So boring. Michael Solis, grails don't have to be expensive. My grail for the longest time was a Toys R Us Storm from the Jubilee Wave. It was 75 on second market. That's not bad. Did you end up getting her? John Battle, she got bigger than Secret Invasion at one time. Yeah, Secret Invasion. Just better. And which was better in Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Oh, right. Mr. Jones, yeah. But will I get that version? Because that's the one I ordered from Amazon and GameStop and kept getting the chase. That is wild. So you've gotten her from 2 different places and still getting the chase. All right, let's see here. Really fast. Today was day 1 of our exciting Walmart Collector Con. And I had to leave this original window open because I think that you cannot see what is coming tomorrow, which is funny. So right now you can get Crystal Ball, Kid Fisto, Spider-Man, and the Tactical Ops 501st, Clone Trooper, Faker, the 2 Transformers, She-Ra and her new Attorney design. But I don't know. This one isn't speaking to me as much as some of the other ones we've seen with other figures. Tomorrow's reveals and releases are Count Dooku from the Black Series. I think Spirit Spider also comes out. He looks cool. I don't know if I need him right now for the $24.97 Walmart price. He is down to like 13. I'm gonna buy him though. R2D2, which I definitely need to have a up-to-date, fully kitted out R2D2. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Got to get him because the other one was too small. Didn't have butterfly shoulders, which is really essential for a guy who has a finisher like the Stone Cold Stunner. Definitely got to get NWO Great Muta. That's going to be fun to get. Clear John Cena. That's pretty fun. Austin Truth getting the new belts from Triple H. Then we got the Monday Night Wars, the rest of them with Muda. Got Jerry Lawler, this guy, and Albert. So that's really cool. So tomorrow, I think it drops at 10 o'clock. Stay ready. Do like I did. Have the phone set at 9:55, all queued up and ready to go. And make sure you have your card information set. Ouch. That Storm is 150 on the secondary market now. She probably needs a re-release. Yes, Snapper car. Ray Pass came through for you. Mr. Jones, yep. Order Spider-Man, She-Ra, and Crystal Ball. Nice. David Thanos, need to throw out the JL light for the white Booker T-shapes from the new Monday Night Wars. I'm still waiting on my figure, but apparently some Walmarts have had these figures in stock. And I think, was it you that told me that they're available in some stores for $12, which is crazy. Lawson, is that the same R2D2 up on Walmart Con they released a few months ago, Jeffrey? Because I bought that one already. I think it's the one from the Return of the Jedi, just in Revenge of the Sith packaging. Oh, and he also has like a flame burst, if I am remembering that also correctly, because, you know, he ignited the super battle droids. So let me see. Oh, maybe he doesn't actually have the burst, but he has let's do this so you all can see while I'm fumbling through. Yeah, so he's got the flames piece there. I wish there was an actual like deal. Oh, he's got this, so he can splash the oil on the super battle droids. That's fun. So he's got a lot of cool stuff. Definitely got to get this one because I mean I feel like I've gotten R2's one of those characters that I can just keep buying multiple R2D2s, and Hasbro knows this. And he fits with so many different parts of my shelf, so not Empire because he's too clean. But I definitely needed a prequel version of him. I've got a figure arts version that I put with my original trilogy figures, but I need more R2D2 figures because he's associated with so much. There's a John Cena figure on that page. I didn't see it. Love it. That's classic. Snake Eyes. Hey Jeff, I hope Marvel Legends does a Bullseye from Daredevil Born Again because I like to have a figure of him from the show. Pretty cool. Maurice, this new R2 has jets. It's otherwise the same as the one that came out before it. And those jets make all the difference too. Michael Souls, yeah, I was like I stormed for like 100 in an eBay lot. I sold everything else, only cost me like 50. That's solid. King Collector, Crystal Ball was sold out so fast. Why not put them up for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store? Because the Walmart app always lets me down. Do not use that Walmart app. Always go to the website because I've heard people having terrible experiences. And every time I go on their website, and the pre-order process is so smooth, I never have any issues with it. So having said that, I'll promptly have all kinds of problems trying to get this R2D2 and the rest of them figures. But yeah, I think if you just try that route, you'll be in better shape. Let's see here. Oh, that's right, because he's not available anymore. Also, if you happen to be a Hasbro Pulse member and there's something that you want or looking for, make sure, that you also don't pass up the opportunity to go on Hasbro Pulse. They had Crystal Ball. I didn't order them because it was like, all right, my order from Walmart went through. Why would I need to be worried? And but he was available. I didn't think to check too soon, but it was kind of interesting. Supposed to ship in July, so we'll see. And it was really interesting because in the email, that's of course way too late when Hasbro sends them. They're like, hey, limited quantities available. They had my guy Crystal Ball listed as the Dreadnought Mythic, which kind of makes more sense for his whole gimmick and his look. Like, he seems like the kind of character that would hang out with Zartan. And his whole look, his vibe definitely does kind of make you think, this guy would be hanging with the Dreadnought. So I was curious if anybody else saw that because I don't see it on anything else. It just so happened to be in that email. But yeah, I thought that kind of made sense. Mr. Jones, R2 has jets. Malibu Stacy has a new hat. But it's a new hat, Mom. Blake just ordered a 77 Spider-Man on Walmart. You heard it here first from Jeff. Available now. Rick Hayes, Sir Jeff, you made a great point. Finally, about the toy market has changed. Adult collectors and kids are more interested in cell phones, video games. Thus, Todd Toy Guru saying females don't sell us. Whack. Absolutely. Like for real. Like what are you talking about? And make them look like women. Stop being so ashamed and embarrassed of making superhero females. Ryan Daly, Crystal Ball and Crocmaster always felt Dreadnought adjacent to me. So I like the idea of having Crocmaster and Copperhead, kind of like boys from down south. But yeah, Crystal Ball, I mean, it's like, yeah, I like him hanging out with the Dreadnoughts. I never had Crystal Ball as a kid, but I was planning on having this one hanging with the Dreadnoughts. Yeah, Jamie, he makes sense there. Hey Jeff, is that Spirit Spider-Man I can buy now pre-order? He's not available right now. So I was kind of like thrown off because they did not have stuff where it was like, oh, it's all here. Now you can see here, this is the live window. I definitely had to do a different one just because I did not want to have a problem where it's like, oh no. But here's everything that's still available right this moment. So you can see a few things are gone. Crystal Ball, most notably. He's away. The NECA, Archie Comics, Stump Wrestling, Ace Duck is available. And so is Chote. Good luck butchering that one. So you can see a few stuff are gone. They don't have the wrestling figures that are going up tomorrow. I don't quite understand why they did that, but whatever. So there you go. Why do I feel that the Spirit Spider-Man is the best Ghost Rider figure that Legends ever did? It's a cool looking figure. King Legend, that's it. I will start using the website because that app is a mess. Such a time-eating trap. For sure. Let me know tomorrow if you order anything, if it's smoother for you, because I've heard so many people have problems with the app. And I think if you just go through the website, it'll be a lot easier for you. Mr. Jones, yeah, my youngest daughter has several action figures, women characters too. Some Mattel and McFarlane DC, some Super Mario stuff, Sonic. Yeah, I mean, it's just so I don't understand why they act like women aren't interested in women figures. Doc Avenger, Crystal Ball didn't go up on Pulse until 15 minutes after Walmart and lasted about 15 minutes. That's longer than I would have thought it would. Yeah, I think for sure in those kind of deals, they want people to get it from their partner for the figures. And they really do try to have that. Oh, sorry, we only had 10 copies available, but 15 minutes for him is pretty impressive. Huh. Undercover Colton. I need a new Johnny Blaze, the red bike and bright blue jumpsuit. I need a Johnny Blaze hanging with the Wu-Tang Clan myself. All right. So let's see here. That was Walmart Collector Con. Is there anything that has to be discussed right now? Probably not. Oh, I did want to show these figures though, really, really, really quickly. So Hano Studios is doing more than your favorite Marvel Comics figures. You can see they've got a bunch: Iron Man, Wolverine, Spider-Man from the new show, Wolverine, Magneto, Black Suit Spider-Man, Wolverine. But now we're getting these guys from Rebels, Stormtrooper Squad Leader and the Stormtrooper. See, nice, reasonable price for these figures, $175 for the Squad Leader and 165 for the Stormtrooper. How cool is this? And they've got a Darth Vader that they've only shown like an animated still, but we are getting him. My interest in this is way more hyped up, raised if we start to see some Rebels. I love the propaganda pieces. That's fun. But yeah, I'm kind of like, uh-oh. It's super really cool to get Rebels in a style of the show. And these Stormtroopers are really fun. Of course, my biggest issue with getting a Stormtrooper is you can't just get one. And if there's like something like Rebels where there's 6 main heroes, kind of need to have like 10 or 12 Stormtroopers. And of course, we need a Darth Maul, and it's just a huge rabbit hole. But anyway, thought those figures look pretty cool. All right, let's get into tonight's topic at 9:34. Don't forget, we got a big poll coming up really soon that you all can help us decide what's going to be the next Lyle's Figure Files giveaway in the next few weeks. First, Lawson and I were talking. I was like, Lawson, I need some ideas for some shows, man. Help me out. And Lawson was like, what about obscure figure or teams that you want complete? And I said, yes. Because there's some which I feel like are pretty no-brainers, like Hasbro starting X Factor. They're asking, would you guys like to see more X Factor? Of course we do. But there's some other teams that I think are so cool that really deserve some love. And that made me think about other companies who could do some more figures that I would love to see in figure form. And the chances of them getting complete slim and none. But for a wish list sense would be really cool. And for Marvel, here's an offbeat one that I think would be a box set. And they love doing box sets where they can throw in a main character. And this one I think is so easy, such a layup that they could do it no problem. Not a lot of sculpting required. They've got suit bodies already done, and they need a smaller one, but they can make this happen. I'm talking about the Enforcers. We can throw in a John Romita, a Steve Ditko style Spider-Man. We get the big man. We get Ox. We get Montana. We get Fancy Dan. Come on. Fancy Dan, of course, is way shorter. But those guys would be really fun to get into a box set. And I just feel like they're never going to get around making them into figure form. But it'd be a really easy and really fun Spider-Man box set. Oh, I see what you're saying about you. Okay. But what about Double A? Which Double A? Oh. I like the original three. They're more my guys. And then because I got to keep shifting the love up, and we kind of have a little head start on this team, but it's frustrating because the leader is not great. Justice League Europe. Now we've got a decent amount of these guys. We've got Animal Man. He's got a good figure. I still feel like we don't have a great Wally West figure, so it's kind of odd. Power Girl, her figure is suitable enough. We still need an elongated man. Crimson Fox, still need that Metamorpho who works for multiple teams. Rocket Red, my guy Dimitri, and I love that Apocalypse armor he's rocking. But Justice League Europe was such a fun book, and it was a great spinoff to Justice League America, and it had the same style of humor. It was just a really fun title, and we're close with McFarlane because he could knock out a wave of a team really quickly. So maybe make Elongated Man a build a figure, and you pair him with, say, Green Arrow, Black Canary, who else? Zatanna and Hawk Man, and then we'll just get Hawk Girl later. But these teams aren't too hard to complete. Maybe make Rocket Red the build a figure. His armor could be really massive. They would just make him a deluxe figure. So those guys, let's see. Then where else will I go with my obscure team before I start seeing what you all want to go with, what you need to see? These guys I mentioned several times before. The October Guard from my G.I. Joe Classified series line. They were involved really early on, had a great 2-part story, issues 6 and 7. And General Brekoff, Horror Show, Stormovic, Dana, Shrag, and then Dragonski. These would be really great figures to add to the line. And I would really, really, really love to have the October Guard because, it's not always just about fighting Cobra. Sometimes it's fighting their Russian counterpart to your elite task force. So let us see those guys in a classified series line. And I hope there's no reason why we can't get those figures in figure form. Finally, my last one is the biggest team, but maybe it doesn't have to be the biggest team. It's the All-Star Squadron. I've mentioned them before. We have gotten a few members of the All-Star Squadron. If you can take a look here, you can see we've got Steel, more or less. We've got an Hour Man coming. Got Green Lantern, Alan Scott. Got Dr. Fate. I would love to get that half mask version. Got Plastic Man, who's also there. So my real focus here, because I'm assuming we'll see another Hawkman, is getting Johnny Quick, Liberty Bell, Robot Man, Shining Knight, Firebrand, and of course, Will Everett, the Amazing Man. He's got a cool costume. Why is this guy not to a figure form yet? And make that happen because this is such a fun team. It's the Justice Society and a bunch of other heroes. So we're kind of weirdly started off with a good portion of this team, but let's get these guys in a figure form, Todd. You can still do it. I believe in you. So let's see what you all said. And you have said a lot. I have starred a bunch, but let me start going through here. I did. I said read 52 afterwards because Ralph is featured in 52. Jeff, that series Ultra Madness is currently up for pre-order. Thank you. I will definitely go on to that move. Blake, Circus of Crime. They would be fun. They've been around for a long time, too. John Morrissey, yes! A second that motion. We need the Enforcers box set and the UFOs and the Warriors 3 and so many other Marvel groups. I want all of them. Me too. This is why I cannot go along. I can't co-sign. I'm throwing my pin away to anybody who wants Hasbro to lose the Marvel Legends license. It's like, no, they're so far deep in that they can look at a team like the Enforcers and go, a little too niche for us, but they're in at least under consideration. Whereas, new license holder, they're not thinking about the Enforcers, probably not thinking about Alpha Flight for a long time to come. Undercover Colton. JLE is a great book. Giffen and DeMatteis were a great duo. Had the great Bart Sears doing the artwork for it too. Solid. Lawson. I'd really love a classic. I'd really love a Charlton classic Ditko Captain Atom, the half mask with the blonde hair showing. Never going to get that from DC stuff though. Didn't we get that before from DC Direct? I feel like they made that look. Or was it just in the Kingdom Come outfit? No, they did do it. Yeah. Oh, they used the half mask. Yes. Because I was thinking we did get him in figure form. Was that from the... Yeah. Anyway, that's not what you asked about. So me looking on forward through this doesn't matter. But we did get this version of Captain Atom from DC Direct. Not a bad figure. I like the look of that one. Elongated Man would be such an awesome figure. You're right, you. Method to Madness. Here's one that will never happen. Amalgam Comics character figures. Give me a Dark Claw and X Patrol and I'd be happy. All right. Let me go back through the ones I've starred. Y'all have waited patiently. Quam and Taylor, obscure teams. Give me Acolytes. Yeah, you started. You did Fabian Cortez. Now you need to give us like 5 or 6 more and I'll be happy. Morlocks. Yes, please. Deadly Genesis. Mutant Liberation Front. All of them. Most of these we've already started, so just keep it rolling. Kwame also says, I like an X-Men Ahab, very toyetic. Give him some hounds so I can have him. Montgomery Burns right behind him going, release the hounds. Blade Star, Savage Land mutates. We have Vertigo. Need the rest. Yes, absolutely. Undercover Colton, Jack Hart's my obscure character pick. Banter Bear. I love 70s Spider-Woman villains, Gypsy Moth, Daddy Longlegs, Gamesman, Needle, Killer Clown, etc. No way any of these characters are ever getting figures. Probably not, but it'd be fun. Maybe Gypsy Moth. G-Brew, obscure teams I want to see in figure form. Ecstatic, yes. 0407 New X-Men, House of X, Powers of X era, Hellions, Exiles with Blink, Morph, Sunfire, Nocturne, Mimic, Thunderbird, and Sasquatch. Also, EGB's Hasbro. I don't know that last one. Nautical Blue. I want the rest of the Colonial Marines. Maybe Todd can movie maniac it. Who would be your priorities? Drake, for sure. Apone, but I know the actor didn't allow it while he's still alive. Maybe his estate will be down for it, but yeah, I'd want him for sure. Lawson, obscure teams I want, Task Force X, Challenger of the Unknown, Atari Force, yes please, Omega Men, Outsiders, Space Knights, Agents of Atlas, Grapplers, Enforcers, Circus of Crime, and Metal Men. Also, want UFOs, Frightful 4, Fatal 5, Stingray, Jack of Hearts, Rumored Means Diddly, but Big Wheel, Mandrill, Hypno Hustler, Carrion, Grizzly, Gibbon, Kangaroo, Gladiator, or Daredevil, New Mutants. Absolutely. I know New Mutants aren't obscure, but apparently the Legends team never heard of them. Undercover Colton. Stingray and Jack Hearts are must-haves for me. I'll take any and every deep cut Avenger. We need a new Hellcat too. We absolutely do. Mickey Rowe. A figure line I've always wanted to collect was Captain Planet and the Planeteers. I was 8 years old and always wanted those figures in comic books. Guess they never did do figures, huh? Undercover Colton. Just remembered, we need the rest of the classic Guardians of the Galaxy. The Starhawk would be awesome. Yeah, I don't like when they start a team and don't remember to finish them. So yeah, I'm with you for sure. Vin Doom. An obscure line I would like to see is a Marvel Epic Comics Alien Legion line. Way to take me back with that one. Jamelin, he shouldn't be obscure, but unfortunately is. But I would love a Will Everett Amazing Man. Yes. Such a great look. Jay Wolf. X-Men's Marauders from Mutant Massacre. Every member of the team. Yes, absolutely, J Wolf. Ray Paz, Marina for Avengers. Caliban, X Factor team costume. Solo character from Spidey Comics. Yes. Maurice Phillip, if we're talking obscure, then the Night Watch crew from the Discworld books. You got me on that one. I got to check those out. TJ Jedi, obscure wish list, DC edition. Far Sector Sojourner, Calvin Ellis, Nubia, Mr. Miracle, Titans, Bumblebee, Jakeem Thunder, Chiquita Wagner from Planetary, and proper first appearance icon, Rocket, Static, and Hardware. I will take all of them. Rick Cage, I want an entire roster of Killer Instinct, Soul Calibur, Art of Fighting, Tekken, Mortal Kombat 3, Dead or Alive. You heard me, Jada? Jazzwares? Yes. Vintage Bob. I'll never get them unless I customize them, but I'd love to get a set of the Exiles, the villains who served Red Skull, Circuit Captain America 118. Jamlin, I've said it before, but give me all the Joes. I'll take Lightfoot and Salvo and Undertow and Hardball and Stretcher and even DJ with his oddball colors. Shall I go on? Dude, you're not even obscure with me with those. I want all of those. And Hardball, I mean, dude had a grenade launcher with baseball grenades. Come on, that's amazing. Maurice, October Guard would be cool. Thank you. Undercover Hilton, that's the Shining Knight. We should have got. Yeah, still, when that name appeared, I was like, this is amazing. It was like, what are you doing, Todd? This is the character you decided to do the female version of? Come on, man. And you need a source, of course. Michael Solis, I want to hit Monkey that's posable. They basically gave us Lady Bullseye and we have Silver Samurai, or they gave us a Lady Bullseye. We have Silver Samurai. Lawson, wonder if we'll ever get an Airwave figure from anyone someday. We know he's featured right now in Justice League Unlimited, so his chances of getting a figure are better than you might think. 1216 Anarchist. I don't know if they're obscure enough, but I would love to get the Micronauts or at least Bug to go with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes. I think they're tied up in some other weird licensing, which is why we can't get them, but I am with you. I would love to get Bug with my Guardians of the Galaxy because we have a decent amount, but we still need more of those team members. So yeah, absolutely. Mr. Jones, I want Exiles box set. Me too. Michael Solis, we have the Frightful Four that we need to complete. Yes. King Collector, I don't remember Dr. Fate having that half mask look. That's weird. No, he did. So there was a point in time where he was like worried about Naboo controlling him too much. So he has this half mask, which gives him like superpowered strength. He's not like the master of magic like he was before, but he's still got like invulnerability, super strength, flight, maybe a little bit of magic, but it's like a total different shift, which was cool because it made him a little bit more vulnerable to losing to anyone as opposed to just Wotan and other magic-based characters from that era. Good stuff, though. I highly recommend, if you haven't read it, pick up All-Star Squadron. It's such a fun book. I don't know where you could pick it up at this point, but that's one they should do an omnibus on. I would buy it right away. Jamelin, if you obscure any characters that I'd like are Concrete, Trencher, a new Max figure, Grimjack, and Brother Man. Who would you like to see make them? Ryan Daly, so many DC villains I would like to see. Hector Hammond with his big head, Ventriloquist and Scarface. Really odd that we haven't seen them. Clayface 3, Cheetah, Dr. Alchemy. Yes, Dr. Alchemy has such a great look. And we get so many, like when they do rogues, it's Captain Cold, it's Reverse Flash, Captain Boomerang, hopefully in his classic costume, but nowadays this modern bogus one, and Heat Wave and Mirror Master. That's about it. But Dr. Alchemy, for sure. Felix Foss, another classic villain who could take on the Justice League. So yeah, Mr. Jones, a new Shadowhawk figure would be nice. He'd be a good one for Jada to do. AJ, and I absolutely need Mattel to do more Legionnaires. Yes. More than that, Legion villains like the Fatal Five, for sure. Bobo, Jeff, can I send you something in your IG? Sketching while listening to this live. Sure, go for it. Snake Eyes, I want Scourge the Hedgehog from comic series of Sonic. Do you think he'd show up in a movie at all, or is there no shot that he would show up there? Ray Pass. Damn, we're going there. I want all the Ultraverse characters, all the Jim Shooter variant man. That Shooter era of variant comics. Oh man, I would absolutely. I'm right there with you. They would be so cool. Mr. Jones, we need Carrion. Carrion would be a fun figure too. Miller World figures would be cool too. Oh, you? I'm right there, man. Prodigy. I mean, geez, there's so many characters from that whole thing. I mean, the whole big game, Hitman, Hit Girl. Goodness gracious, how many characters would we need from that? Nightclub, Magic Order, just all of them really. Of course, jeez, there's just so many characters from that. Yeah, it would be a ton. Like Prodigy for sure, Nemesis, and then you have to have him with his all white and then a bloody red variant too. Maurice, how about Turner Decentric? That's a real character? I gotta look that up. That's fun. Lawson, Studio 86 Ultramatic secured. I just checked and I did pre-order him yesterday. Too much stuff to keep track of. Yes. Document. I love how they made the hero villain Onyx the granddaughter of Amazing Man and Young Justice. Now, that's something I did not know. So I need to go run through the Young Justice trades. Big Rib, what's up, Jeffrey? What's up, Big Rib? Harry G, I have him on my list of figures we need because we've gotten so many JLA figures, and Prometheus had one of the absolute best villain introductions I've read. It was like, this dude is wiping out the JLA and making it look easy. So yeah, absolutely. Mr. Jones, need Rocket Racer and Big Wheel. Yes. I want Thunderbolts. I need Thunderbolts in the proper colors. I don't want to paint. Yeah. Citizen V is disappointing. I would love to get him on the new Vulcan mold while we're at it. The Bucky Cat mold is frustrating for him. Joshua, I love some visionary figures. Yes, they would be fun. G-Brew, Extreme Ghostbusters. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Lawson, I want Lifeline and Wetsuit. I want them more now that after I watched Rise of Prince Rise. Who knew me watching cartoons of G.I. Joe would inspire more wish list figures? Rex, hey Jeffrey, I don't know if anyone's asked you, but what's your thoughts on Marvel Rivals? Also, I love the UFO so bad. Marvel Rivals looks really fun. I haven't played it. My video games playing is so far backlogged. Maybe I'll do some more of that this weekend when I'm chilling. Great Lake Avengers. Anyone? Okay, no one. I mean, they'd be fun. But I think, Blake, they may be too far for us. David Thanos, that Shiny Knight was a disappointment. Such a disappointment. Mr. Jones, how about some new Wildcats in Gen 13? Yeah, they'd be great figures. A flat man would be crazy, though. See, Blake, it's not just you. Stickman, what's up? I love some Astro City figures, especially Jack in the Box. Yeah, I mean, Astro City would make for really great figures, too. So many great stories. I need a 3-pack of Electric Company Spider-Man The Wall and Morgan Freeman, says Mr. Jones. Tall 16 Anarchist. I'm a broken record when it comes to these, but Hasbro, please give us Swordsman, Manus, and Star Fox. They shouldn't be obscure, but yeah, we're getting to the point where we need them. Lawson, I'd love to get Goldbug and Jackdaw figures from Legends. If you're an old Incredible Hulk fan like me, you know who they are. Buy Beast would be awesome too, even if his name hasn't aged well. Jamie, I think Marvel owns Bug, but not the rest. I could be mistaken. He's the only one I really need then yes. Hopefully we can make that happen. Crisis? I'm familiar with that one, Snake Eyes. DJ Jedi Amazing Man from All-Star Squadron would be a great. Yes, because he's one. He's got such a great power set, too. It's like, gosh, why isn't he all. When they were doing DC Rebirth, he would have been, or New 52, he would have been a great addition to the Justice League instead of Cyborg. Because Cyborg is a Titan, but Amazing Man on that team would have been really good. Rex, I mean, Cheetah is literally Wonder Woman's nemesis. She needs her nemesis in figure form. Yeah, Todd. Lawson, I'd also love a classic Gold Moon figure and a classic Quasar figure. Bill Foster Goliath and a Baron Mordo, who is way overdue. You know it. John Morrissey, Silver Age Marvel. Yes. Have we gotten a Mazo figure? Yes. We haven't got one from Todd, which is surprising. I figured he'd go all out doing that one. Soul Hackers. Okay. John Morrissey. OG Beetle with 3 Bendy Wire figures. Yes, that'd be fun. X-Men Alpha for me. X-Men Alpha. Which one, David? Lawson. I'd love an Arsenal robot figure to take on my classic Avengers. There you go. Rex, not gonna lie, we don't even have the OG Thunderbolts team. We do need them. Sharlock, what's up, my man? Yo, Jeff. Yo, Sharlock. John Morrissey, Atuma, Red Ghost, Orca, Mandarin, Stingray. Yes. Jamelin. I feel like Loose Collector is most likely to do some of those 90s indie comics characters, and they would be pretty solid too. Yo, honestly, Mayfax making kicktail figures would be cool. Their hunters remind me of Hit Girl, particularly with boots. Yeah, I can see that. What about the Watchmen? Well, who watches them? Yeah, that'd be fine. Jamelin, I'm surprised McFarlane hasn't done Connor Hawk yet. While we're at it, Hawk and Dove too. Well, my friend, I thought I showed you this last week. Let's see here. How easy is it to find? Probably very hard, simply because I'm going to try to find this again. Yep. Yeah, that'll do it. All right, let's see here. Let me try to do this really quickly and find this, because this figure was revealed and he should not be impossible. There you go. To pull up for you. And he was not. Just a matter of pulling up this window. Bam. There you go. He's gotten coverage, Amelin. Connor Hawk figure. He's going to be too tall. So, just remember that. He's going to be too tall. So don't have him around your Batman figure. He might be taller than him, but we got him. So that's really exciting. Undercover Colton, I don't understand the lack of Rick Jones love either. Then Doom. I can't remember, but they ever make ElfQuest figures? You're really taking me back. They would be fun. Nathan William, I need these work dinners to stop making me miss the live streams. Hey, if they're paying, enjoy those work dinners, my man. Ooh, Astro City. Yes. Yes, sir. Method of Madness. The pack from Gargoyles of NECA gives us another wave. As for video games, give me a line of No More Heroes. Wow. Way back on that one. Blake Tarpley. Teen Titans just to get OG Cyborg and Superpowers version 2. Yes. Vixen of the League. Vixen on the League instead of Cyborg. That'll work too. It's so weird. Last time I was like, why Cyborg? He's such a weird choice. But yeah, Vixen has a unique power set that wouldn't be replicated. I feel like Cyborg was too close to what Batman was doing. And in the comics, Jeff Johns kind of kept tripping on that too. Then he just became the teleporter. Lawson, an ironclad figure from the UFOs, would be spectacular fighting the Hulk on my shelf. The dude is a big Hulk and chrome powerhouse. Yeah. Absolutely. King Electra, on the side note, I still got my DC Essentials Cheetah. Yes. And she is just undisputed. What a good looking figure. They did a great job with her. Too tall and too Caucasian. Yeah. He's what I think I could paint, but he's going to be way too tall. Way too tall. 1216 Anarchist. How about rounding out the classic defenders? Gargoyle, Devil Slayer, and Female Red Guardian. I mean, we still need Damien Hellstrom too, because the one we have is not good enough. And do you want, I said a classic, so no Cloud, no Manslaughter. Crazy name there. Richard Dragon, Lady Shiva. Yes, Ray. We need those too. You just had to do it, didn't you? ElfQuest figures will be a cutter above the rest. I love it. I'm here for the puns. Have they made Bronze Tiger? Not McFarlane, but the Mattel one is really good because we got the tiger head and the regular head too. Oh, nice. I think I missed that. Too bad McFarlane figures don't crouch well. I have Connor kneeling. Yeah, they do have that weird problem. I don't know why, but maybe he doesn't have enough that would hinder him crouching. Henry G also would love a Marvel Legends Defenders box set, or at least a new Valkyrie and a Gargoyle figure. We need a new Hellcat figure too. Blood Syndicate, yes, absolutely. Lawson, how about Classic Valkyrie? We don't have that. We do not. Cyborg was the highest profile black hero at DC because of his superpower, Super Friends appearances, and Titans cartoon. Of course, John Stewart was bigger at the time, but Jeff wouldn't give up Hal. Yeah, I mean, I understood why. I just was like, and I think he said he loved the superpowers, and that's why I'm like, but dude, come on. There are other black heroes that would have made way more sense than Cyborg, and the Titans could have done their thing. Undercover Hilton. I'd love to see a classic vibe figure for the 80s Justice League. Might as well give us Gypsy too. Yes. And that team is close to being complete as well. Zoran the Barbarian. I want an airtight figure. He needs to come. He's the last one from my 85 team, except for an updated Snake Eyes. Hello to you, by the way. Maybe use the stickers. Cool. I love a Kate Spencer Manhunter. Jalen, that would be a fun figure. Lunatic of the Ringer from the Defenders. That you win with the obscure one that I actually know about, Lawson. I read through the whole thing, so yes. Miss Martian. Yeah. Lawson, Mr. Fear from Daredevil. Yes. He's got a cool look, too. Doc Avenger, they've also done an Ironclad and the Incredible Hulk. They need to do the rest of the group. Yeah, they need all of those guys. Annie-Men. To me, my Annie-Men. Would love this. Yes. But Ryan, funny that now DC's most important black character is Amanda Waller. Yeah. Just like, actually, James Gunn said he likes Mr. Terrific. So hopefully he'll have a nice profile on there and get raised up because he is really cool. Power Pack would be great, Undercover Colton. The Matador. Ole! Oh, wait. You're talking about the Daredevil one. Hard act to follow. What's going on? I would buy an Isaiah Bradley Captain America if they made it. Birds of Prey would be fun. All right, 10:02. Let's do this. So I was learning, of course, as I continue to on these live streams, how to do some fun stuff. So I have come up. I've had 2 chat members, 2 VIP members go, hey, I got something. I got a double. I got something I don't need. I'm gonna put it up for all the crew hanging out every Thursday on Lyle's Figure Files. And one, it's all about the eyes. Let's see if you can figure out that clue. And the other is the dark reflection. And so now is the time. Our own little version of March Madness. So we're on March 13th. So let's do this giveaway, the first of 2, on March 27th. No, actually, let's do, was that April 1, 2, 3? April 3rd. We'll make that the first one. Curtis Joyce. How about Gru? Gru would be fun. Let's see here. So let me pull up this window and get this just right. Because I've had several windows now, and I need to make sure I have this in just so. Okay. So now. Oh, this is the one I needed, right? Okay. So let's see if this works. Great. So now we're about to do our very first live poll here on Lyle's Figure Files, where you all get to help me decide on the next giveaway, because these will be given away. It's just a matter of which one you guys decide to do. So you crack through the it's all about the eyes clue. The first one up for giveaway. Let me reverse that. I'll go with the smaller one first. It's the Dark Avengers Warbird figure. So this one I think is sold out in most places, but now you can get her free, courtesy of Lyle's Figure Files, one of our VIP members. Put it up for a giveaway. The second one, have to make sure I put all the legal mumbo jumbo out there. This one is a giveaway, but because of the size of this figure, you're going to have to pay for the shipping on this one. And this is the first time, because it's just so massive and so big, We're going to need you, if you win, to pay for the shipping. But everything else of this multi-$100 figure is free. It's just the shipping you'll need to cover on that front. So hopefully you piece together those clues. We're going to start doing this giveaway suggestion, or at least which order we're to do them in right now. Choose the next Louse Figure Files giveaway. Dark Avengers Warbird or Giant Man. How do you vote? Great. In the chat right this moment, I'm posting a link which you can use to actually vote yourself. You should be able to click onto that link. Should be able to click onto it, I hope. And then go use it to cast your vote. There you go. It should work. So what should happen now? You should be able to click onto we got 11 votes right now and 16 votes. So we're rolling. I'm trying to see what's going on with the votes. But I know they're coming through. 19 votes right now. All right, great. So I can see. Looks like Giant Man's in lead with 22 votes. Shocker. Now, again, remember, just a reminder that for Giant Man, the HasLab Giant Man, he is up for giveaway. We're giving him away, but we're gonna have to ask you to pay the shipping on this figure because it's a HasLab, and he will come in all the original packaging and all that good stuff. Just gonna have to ask you to pay the shipping for this one. So 23 votes are rolling in. Let's see if anybody else is voting. 25. All right, good deal. So we're rolling. The shipping is going to depend on your location. So, if you happen to be close to where I am in Maryland, I'll drive them up to you. But otherwise, I have to put them into the box and send them off to the post office, and or UPS or FedEx, whichever way you want to go with it. So the shipping is totally up to you. At least one bring on the bad guy waiver. Yeah, that would be great. Giant Man, of course. The big G. Looks like Giant Man is winning. Yes. I feel like I will this to happen. Blake Harley. Wow, what an amazing giveaway. Thanks, Jeff, and the mystery MVP member. My guess is about 25 to 30 bucks. Yeah, it seems about right. Lawson, agreed. An amazing giveaway. Yeah, it's pretty wild out here in these Louse Figure File giveaway streets. And of course, it's all due to you guys. I mean, y'all are rocking this thing and making it happen. So you all continue to make moves, and I'm happy to be the conduit for this amazing community to get some cool stuff like this. Undercover Colton, props to Jeff for giving away. That wasn't me. That was one of the VIP members. I only have enough money to get one for me. When will this giveaway start? Next week. And it'll continue on until April 3rd. So we'll keep rolling. Until then, Snake Eyes. And of course, we'll do the live giveaway. But what I'm going to do is something different this time. Method of Madness, DJ Jazzy Jeff is a gift that keeps on giving. Oh, thank you. I mean, really, this is all about our amazing VIP folks here who are contributing these massive giveaways for folk. Dang, if someone wins that Giant Man, that'd be great. Someone is going to win that Giant Man, Ray. It's not a matter of if. It is for sure up for giveaway. On April 3rd, we'll be doing it. So someone is going to win it. So it's going to be crazy. Vindon, wow. HasLab Giant Man just for shipping. Thanks, Mystery VIP member. Thank you, Mystery VIP member. So yeah. All right, so let's see here. We got 26 votes right now. Let me see if this is still the most active thing we got going here. Oops. There we go. Sorry, taking away a vote that I put in just to see what was going on. All right. Looks like that's it for now. Yeah, for real. Whoever is doing this is super generous. Absolutely. All right. Well, King Collector. I missed this thing somehow when it first came out. I still don't know how I missed it. It was one of the biggest but cheapest HasLabs. Yeah, it was. It was pretty decent price point. Although I wouldn't have been upset to get that Wasp and Giant Man smaller size that we got a little bit before. All right, so it looks like Giant Man took this in a route. So that's it. Giant Man will be first. And remember, again, super disclaimer. Make sure I put this here. Man, winner will there we go. Let's see here. There you go. Great. So to avoid any confusion, the HasLab Giant Man winner will pay for shipping. So we're gonna do the giveaway live again as usual, and April 3rd, the regular Thursday, the first April live stream here. So that's getting annoying. Great. All right. So that's that. Lawson, I can tell you this, I love my Giant Man. For someone to put one up for grabs, it's just incredible. I have one, so I won't be in the drawing for one. But someone is going to get an amazing figure. He is so much fun. And he doesn't fall over either, which is awesome. Anybody giving away a Dragonfly? Not yet. You have a rough estimate on shipping costs? No. I don't have it yet in hand to go to the post office, but Ray Paz saying 25 to 35, probably accurate. Of course, this is one that if you're overseas is going to cost you a ton. So maybe limited to the continental US, but we'll see. John Man, straight eyes are additional. I don't know. I have to talk to the VIP member to see if they have them. Thank you. It does go off of weight, so can't tell you for sure. And mine is long on the shelf, and I do still have the HasLab box itself, not the main one. Even if it's 50, it's worth it. I agree. I mean, to get this thing for the shipping is a crazy deal. All right, well that's it for tonight. Thank you for participating in our first live action poll to help you decide what we're going to give away first. Shipping will be under $50 domestic, probably. What a bargain to get a Giant Man. Can't even get a maximum Spidey that sheet. All the shots fired, Lawson. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll be doing that. And I'll be doing some things to help out people who continue watching all the live streams between now and April 3rd. But that is it for tonight. My allergies are like die. So I'm going to take a little something, get to sleep, because somehow tomorrow at work is going to roll around super fast. But thank you so much for tuning in for another episode. Really appreciate you all for making this community so much fun. And so next time, we'll be back here again every Wednesday. Lyle's Movie Files with the gang. Hear what Chief's going to rant about. We never know. And then Thursday, Lyle's Figure Files coming back at you. I'll need to talk a little bit more about Walmart Collector Con Day 2 and all that other fun stuff. Since I'll be home for most of the weekend, looking for another video. But for now, this episode of Lyle's Figure Files has been filed.